Well, just another quick update on my build. It's kind of Christmas in July here for me, but I'll just start with what is on my workbench right now. These are the AMLs that I've been working on. You can see that there's an extra 2 pins hanging out. Those are the LEDs that I've placed in all of them, and I ended up using automotive grade. It's also known as goop elsewhere. Well, actually, this stuff is called goop. Use just a little dab of that on the LED itself, on the very side of the flat top LED, and stuck them down into place. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a hard time seeing it, but it fits perfectly down in the bottom. That one I bent the pin a little bit just a minute ago. And then with Ron's faces here, sort of see how that's going to end up. These first 6 are going to be the very first installed, and I'm hoping to get them in a panel here shortly today, and I'll show you the rest here in one moment. Next item on my list of Christmas in July for Eric, Flight Deck Solutions Sysboard. This thing should get me going for lots of interfacing. There's little pigtails there. Lots and lots and lots of inputs and outputs available. So I'm eager to get that hooked up and give it a try. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be happy with it. I did my homework on that one, and I love the fact that I will be able to interface the non-interfaceable. With the internal logic with the FDS software, I will have no difficulty making switches light up as though they are working. Items will give total illusion that they're fully functional to anybody who's not aware of how RSIM works. Also, next item, care of Eric Tomlin. I've never even seen one of these in person before, or that much for pictures really. The Quick Reference Handbook. It's quite large, has everything in it that I need, and even the checklists are actually in plastic sleeves, due to probably the fact that those are the ones that are going to get used the most. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm eager to get flying and do things correctly. We'll go to the next stuff. So here's where it starts to get really good. Eric's Christmas in July. Care of Eric Tomlin. Here is my brand new electrical panel. This thing looks amazing. That's where those first 6 AMLs that I have set up, I'm hoping will live before the end of today. But it is a nice July day outside, hot, so I'm not sure how far I'll get. There's an overview of the rest. Care of Vince. My PFD kit form, my MFD kit form. I've got a crew warning panel bezel, trim panel kit complete, and both RMUs assembled. This should keep me busy for a while. There are actually more items yet inbound, but I'll cover those in an upcoming video. This should take me a while. I have the PO keys cards ordered, so I should be able to get the RMUs up and functional very, very quickly. I hope. We'll see how that works out, but I think I'll start with the electrical panel as my very first interfacing, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can add to this video and get some switches in there and light this baby up before I assemble all these clips. Thanks for watching. Well, here we are a few minutes later. Got Eric's fantastic panel put together with a few AMLs in it, functional ones, except for the APU. The only trouble I had with it was actually the rib nuts that I got from Ron don't fit through the front panel, so I may just have to enlarge the hole slightly. And I had a little bit of a tricky problem with the electrical connection, but that's just that's a fact of the connector. I just need to tighten up the pin. It works fantastic. And actually, there's a question for you guys, for anybody who's put together these AMLs. I did have trouble with them, with my caps are a little thick due to the paint that I put on them, and they stick. it's pretty easily fixed by just working them around and popping it out, cleaning it off, but just wondered whether anybody's run into that. Pay no attention to my quickie wiring job. I've got one LED fired up in the switch, and let's see what it looks like. This is what it looks like with all the workbench lights on. Absolutely fantastic light distribution. The only thing that looks bad is leakage around my AML switch. So kill the lights and see what it really looks like. Actually, I'll see if I can kill the other lights too. There. Full darkness. Not sure how the camera is going to pick this up, but it sure looks fantastic to my eyes. Thank you, Eric, for this panel. It just looks amazing. It's going to look great on the flight deck. Actually, I think the camera's picking it up fairly well. Thanks for watching.